First and foremost, starting a business is not easy. And that's not to discourage anybody from whoever wants to start a business, but just understand it's not easy as finding a few people who want to buy whatever service or product you want to provide and just sell it to them. No, because if you're only doing 1 to 2 people, that's not really a business. I mean, in my opinion, it's not necessarily a business because you have to have a community to give to, if that makes sense. The reason why it's not supposed to be easy is because if it was easy, everybody could do it. And then owning a business wouldn't necessarily be special. And then you just have subpar things that people would want to provide. And, the whole schematic of hard work just diminishes. Also, so when I created my business, I've never made anything for myself. But the shirt came in. The design is okay. Honestly, this is just screen printed. I really would have preferred vinyl, but I was too lazy and just wanted a print on demand to do it. But this is essentially what to expect when you first start something. You don't really know what's going to be the outcome of it, and that's fine. It's a learning experience. And if you guys wanted my rating on this, I would not buy my own clothing, to be honest with you, And that's not to say that I don't do high quality items. This is just the first item I received, and it's just to show that there's different ways to go about certain things. I got this from Printful, either Printify or Printful, and I was using both of them to try to compare just the convenience for how it is with designing it, and obviously the outcome of it. I have yet to order the other shirt to see whether the quality's a little better. First got the shirt, it fits, but if I'm feeling the material, it's not. The material is very rough, and the stitching, I had to look at the stitching. The stitching is basic, and like some part of the stitching came out, so it's probably, depending on where you get your things from, they're not the best, and that's fine. Like I said, it's a work in progress, and it's not like it is the official design on paper, but physically, I personally would not sell this to you guys, to be honest with you. Not the point of this video. The point of this video is to essentially record myself for my progress through the print on demand and starting a business. As you guys know, I fully opened up MV Studios. For me, my friend was asking me what is the reason for why I started this business, and to be honest with you, it really is because, also I got a new poster. It is really because if I did not start something of my own to give to the people, I really would regret it later on in life, because I'd keep telling people, I'm gonna do it, and then haven't done it yet, And I know that if I didn't do it, I'd probably still, I would really wonder to myself, why didn't I start it? Like, what was I so worried about, And obviously there's a lot of worries that go on with starting a business. I can lose money, people could not like the product, I suck at marketing, but in the end, you're only gonna gain things from starting something that you were too afraid to do. But the whole purpose of this was to essentially experience and make progress with what I'm trying to do and what I'm trying to accomplish. And even though it's difficult, I really do love it. I really do like the whole process of designing something. Like, I take an hour or two out of my day to just find a concept, make it my own, and see how it looks on a shirt or whatever outfit I can come up with. But the whole purpose of that is because I really did find a love within the whole process. Like, I really do just like drawing on my tablet or working in Photoshop and seeing like what creative ideas I can come up with. And in all, it really just expands my creativity. Because honestly, I really would have just stuck with the text on the shirt. And even my friend was saying, like, I don't just want text on the shirt, because simplicity can be executed well, but simplicity does not last long enough. Because how many of the same books can you read at one time without getting bored of it? You need different things to kind of keep the high going, right? So this shirt, very first shirt, I'm probably going to hang it up against my wall just because it's kind of like my first product release. Kind of like an achievement, because I'll be honest, I would never think about, releasing something like this. But yeah, it's kind of like a starting point, And the way it's going with my brand right now, I'm not getting any sales, which is fine, because I just started. To be completely honest with you, I literally just started with just everything. I'm still new in these waters. I'm probably gonna drown at some point, but my whole thing is just to consistently be getting better and to kind of find a point where it all comes together, if that makes sense. Because I'll be honest, I rushed everything just to start this brand. But in the end, because I know I started a brand, it's something that I can continually just work towards, and that's the benefit of it all. When you make music, me doing this YouTube video, I'm guaranteed to get some shit in the comments. Oh fuck, I forgot. Well, I'm not monetized anyways, but I'm just guaranteed to fail at some part. But as long as I fail, I did it. The whole point of me doing it is to do it, just to do it and see what comes out of it. Because who knows, MV Studios might be a thing in the future. I'm laughing because there's no way it's gonna be a part of the future. I mean, I never know. You never know. But yeah. So just my overall experience with how it went is I opened up a Shopify because my initial capital was just a Shopify subscription, and I gotta get a custom URL because everything is ending in Shopify. Obviously, because Shopify owns my domain, so I gotta get a custom URL, which is like $15 per. I don't even know how much, but those were my initial startup capital, so about $45 going into the business. I did not really take any cost. Well, no cost came to me about the shirts. It's just whatever you guys order or purchase. Obviously, expenses are gonna get cut, or profit is gonna get cut for the expenses of making the shirt and all that stuff, and then I get a profit afterwards. But there was quite a few things that were genuinely new to me when it came to making this print on demand business. First off, not all the clothing that I have designed, like a lot of my original templates, I couldn't apply them to the clothing because there's some limitations when it comes to print on design. Sometimes certain clothes, you're not gonna have the best quality clothes if you're trying to have all over print with them, or their quality. But there's just all sorts of limitations that I had to work around, which is fine. But it really just teaches me how to be more creative with what I can work with. And honestly, that's really how you can really do about it. If you're limited, don't just stop because you're limited. Work your way around it, because you never know. Like maybe you're giving yourself an advantage to doing something you didn't think you could do. Like some of my concepts I actually grabbed from Shein, and there's this one split concept where the image is split, and I'm like, okay, how can I do this? And I kind of just did it, which it sounds borderline vague, but like, if you can just figure out constantly on what you can work with, you can really get yourself so far. Honestly, in the future, I know I definitely want to recreate the shirt with some different materials and stuff. I don't know if I'm going to do it myself because I'm going to be honest, I don't really like the manual label portion. I like someone else designing it for me. But, whatever I can challenge myself to do, I know that I will do it, regardless of whatever limitations I think of myself, because it really is just all about pushing forward. Starting a business is really just about pushing forward. Most businesses fail, but at least they were started. I've never heard someone who failed and didn't start. That you can't fail at something you didn't do. So anyways, guys, I do appreciate the love and support I got from my business. Not many buyers, which is fine, which is the marketing portion, because I'll be honest, I'm not the most outgoing person. I'm getting out of my shell still. I'm an ambivert, just because I have portions of me that are extroverted and portions of me that are introverted. I like my own space, but I do love talking to people as well. And I have people that are like trying to help me get out of my shell, which is a blessing. You should always go with people, like with business, you should always be around people who are only trying to make you do better. And my friend was actually part of the reason that I started this business, because he knew that I had loads of designs ready to go. Not true, that was an exaggeration, but he knew I had designs ready to go, and he was asking me, what are you waiting for? And of course I gave him excuses. I'm afraid of what's gonna happen next, and he told me to just go in. So I did that. We're here, and I told him like it really was, a blessing for me to know him, because without him telling me to get off my ass and do this, I would have not started this, and I would not be designing things left and right. That's why it's so important to have a network. Your network is your net worth. And he's definitely brought me out to do things that I didn't think I could do, and it really truly is a blessing to know a person like him and several other people. But yeah, I'm gonna keep you guys updated on what's going on with the print on demand, and just how the business is going overall. Because I know people, there's some people in the shadows just watching me. And yeah, so we're gonna keep going through this. Honestly, I have nothing else better to do, and we're gonna see how it takes it in the long term. It is a very slow progress. I can guarantee it is very, very slow to start a business, especially when, I'll be honest, I don't even know what I'm doing half the time. I genuinely, all I know is that I'm designing shirts, long sleeves. I'm gonna get to hoodies. I will design a hoodie, but it really is just time. The time taken to create things. That's really the only person that's consumes. Unless you're involved in marketing, and I mean, hey, who knows? You can deal with the marketing too, but just the design and pushing out like, hey, new T-shirt available. But obviously, before any of you guys would buy it, I would actually tell you guys whether to buy it or not, and not saying you have to or don't, regardless of whether I tell you, but because I told my friend like I wasn't fond of this quality, like I would still wear this, but this is not gonna last. Genuinely speaking, like this straight up feels like paper, like very comfortable paper, but you really want to like feel paper on your body at all times. But yeah, anyways, that is essentially the video. I'll keep you guys updated, and I'll actually show you guys like kind of how I would design something going about. I'm probably not gonna post the design, probably just like a free template. I don't know, but I'll show you guys how I designed some of my items that I genuinely liked, and maybe you guys can pick up some inspo from there. But true growth relies on things that that challenge you. Without a challenge, there's not really any growth. There's not really any achievement. Just fold this. But I really was uncomfortable when I started this whole thing. I had no idea where it was gonna go, and the only thing I can think about was like, how badly can I fail? And I haven't started yet, so I might as well go till I fail. It's not. It's official that I actually have a clothing brand now, but it really is a lot of work in progress, and that's the good thing though. You always want to have a work in progress, especially on yourself. When I'm working on my brand, I'm working on myself because I'm challenging myself towards this brand. If I don't challenge myself to this brand is not gonna go. To be honest with you. But yeah, that's the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you guys so much thank you guys so much for supporting the store as well. It really does mean a lot to me when you guys are fond of the designs I have, and even anime inspos. I really am trying to work on that. It's more complicated than you think, but a lot of things are gonna go out over time as time goes, and I really am excited to see what I can do. But thank you guys for the support. If you guys enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe. Comment down below what concepts you guys think I can do, and I'll see you to it.